What is happening, you wonderful people? So last night I got to go see a great, marvelous film, Sinners. And in this film, trying to leave their troubled lives behind, twin brothers return to their Mississippi hometown to start again, only to discover that an even greater evil is waiting to welcome them back. And that's all I can say without giving too much away. Let's talk about it. So with Sinners, I was super pumped for this film. I love both trailers that they released, and the reviews have been absolutely phenomenal for this film. For a few days, it was at 100 on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, it stayed at 100, which is a phenomenal, great sign. And then it went down a little bit to 99, I believe, and maybe 98. I don't know if it went straight to 99. I think it might just went down straight to 98. I'm not sure. But I was really excited to see this film. But at the same time, I was nervous and I was kind of worried because I was like, okay, the last few films I've seen lately, even at home, including at home, I just haven't been enjoying. I don't know if it's just, y'all know what I mean. I'm just like, meh. But I gotta say, the movie started off a little slow. But oh boy, Sinners got good. It got good.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
So starting off the bat with the positives, I have a lot of positives, and I mean a lot, but we're going to get through them, and then we'll talk about the negatives, because while this is an almost perfect film, there are a few negatives I have. They're not huge negatives, but they're still negatives, and they're still there, and they're still, you still saw them and felt some of them in the movie, if that makes sense. But starting off with the positives, man, this film this is how you make a film in Hollywood. This right here, watching this film, it just screams, this is how you make a film in Hollywood. It's just Michael B. Jordan. He was so good in this film. He was excellent. He does a great job. He did a great job of playing a dual role, Smoke and Stack. I love their dynamic and their chemistry and their banter and their arguments back and forth throughout the film. So both of his characters are great. Michael B. Jordan is Michael B. Jordan. He's always great, and it's one of those things in the film, like in this film, he is a born action star. I'm telling you, and the third act solidifies that in this film. When you get to the third act and you see this action sequence that goes on with the music, with the editing, with the directing, with his acting chops. Oh my gosh. This dude is a freaking action star. Like, I want to see him in more action films. I want to see him in more action films. I do. And it's just one of those things. It's like all of the cast members are great in this film. Everybody in this film did such a phenomenal job, man. They did. And I got to give it up to Hailee Steinfeld. Who doesn't love Hailee Steinfeld? She's always amazing. And while she has a big role in this film, she does. She's not in it as much as I thought. She does have a big role, but she's not in it as much as I thought she would be. But when she's in it, she's great. She's still the show, man. And just the writing on her character, the writing on Michael B. Jordan's character, and this character, and that character, and that character, and this character, it's phenomenal, man. And it's just, you have to see the film in IMAX and Dolby. You have to see it in IMAX and Dolby. And it really, truly is an experience. It is a movie. It's obviously a film, but they shot this on film. Like, they shot this on legit film, and you can feel it and you can see just everything, and you feel like you're there. And it's a beautiful film. It's a beautiful made film. And it's just, the sound design is, you have to see it in Dolby as well. You have to see it in Dolby. It is not just IMAX, but both. The sound design, the sound quality, the sound mixing, it is absolutely phenomenal. The score, I'm going to butcher his last name, but Luca, I'm just going to say Luca. Dude's a freaking genius. Dude is a freaking genius. And this movie proves that he is a genius. He is a musical scoring genius, man. He is phenomenal. And it made me feel different things. This film made me feel different things. It did. And it's just, it's gory, it's violent, it's action packed, it's sexy.
What's happening, hot stuff?
I'm telling you, there are things that happen in this film where I'm like, we're doing that now. You're going down that route. Oh, okay. Did not expect that. Oh, did not expect that. Like, it is, there's some things that go on in the film, and it's in my top 10 films of the year right now. It is. Now, I don't know if it'll stay in my top 10 films at the end of the year. I hope it does. I really hope it does. And it might. There's a very good chance that it will. But as of right now, it's hard to tell. You know what I mean? It's hard to tell because we have a lot of other films coming out in this year and a lot of potentially great films coming out this year. So right now, it's just a waiting game. It's hard to tell. And the thing with this film is that it's just, there's humor, and when it's funny, it's funny. The humor lands. There's drama. The drama is great in this. And there's high stakes. There's high stakes, including the vampires in this film. When the vampires come into play, and there's more depth to that story, and then there's more depth to that story again and again and over and over. And I'm just like, whoa, okay. Maybe a little confusing at times. Maybe it felt kind of convoluted at times. But I'm digging this story and how this part of the story and how that part of the story just wrapped all into one like a nice, neat bow. And I'm just like, yo, okay. I'm feeling this is rad, man. Ooh, okay. I'm feeling that. And it's just one of those things where there's nuance. It's a very unique film. It's nuanced, it's unique, and the backdrop of the 1930s is so beautiful. The aesthetic, the atmosphere, I love it. And it breathes well. It takes its time. It's suspenseful. It's entertaining. And the thing with the film that I really liked is that it felt very real. The film felt real. It did. And I love that. And that's what every movie should feel like. Every movie nowadays should feel real. And this movie did. It felt real, man. And it's just the aesthetic is visually appealing and striking. And I love the tone and I love the editing. It's all consistent and it has its own artistic flavor. And the dialogue is sharp and smart. And there's things in here for everyone. And this is cinema at its best, man. I'm telling you, it is. And the story is super interesting. And when it gets going, oh, the film gets going. It does. And it's gritty, it's raw, it's original, it's very unique. It is. It has that nuance. It's very nuanced. I love how unique it is. And it's one of those things, man. It's like, it's just, the stories are layered with depth. The characters are layered with depth. And it's just felt very real and it felt very nuanced. And it's so good, man. It's so good. I loved it, man. And it's not one of my favorite movies of all time. It's not my top 10 films of all time, but it's legit one of the best films ever made. It's one of the best well-directed films ever made, and I would gladly watch it again. But the thing is, obviously, I'm probably going to buy it when it comes out in months from now. But I can't watch it at home. You know what I mean? I have to see it in IMAX. So it's kind of hard with that. You know what I mean? But with positives, there are negatives. So while I don't have very many, let's talk about them. One thing I forgot to say too about the positives is that the aspect ratio changes in this film. And when it changes from, the IMAX, like the rectangle, it expands. And it's so cool to watch because you feel like you're there. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things also, before I get into the negatives, when it does change, you're like in a trance almost. You're so sucked into the film, you're like, oh, I feel like I'm there, man. It's so cool. But the negatives, I do think that when the film started, it did start off a little slow. And it does have its pacing issues. It does have a few pacing issues, and it drags at times. It doesn't drag a lot, though. Not a lot, but at times you can feel when it drags, it does. And when it starts, it does take a little bit to get going, but when it gets going and it doesn't stop. It's like a freight train. It does not stop. The freight train doesn't stop at all. And the CGI on the vampires, I felt like was good for the most part. Like, there are times where it actually looked really good, but there are times also where I was like, looks a little off, and I don't know if that's just me. That might just be me. Let me know what y'all thought, because I'm curious what y'all think about that. I am curious. it felt a little off at times, you know what I mean? And while the story is super intriguing and super entertaining, in my opinion, it was a little convoluted at times and confusing. Like, I understand, and I'm going to try to be careful what I say because I don't want to give anything away, but um, you have Michael B. Jordan, his dual role, both of his characters and all the main characters, and you have their story, and then you have the vampire part of the story come in. So at times I was like, I'm not sure how those two correlate. I'm not too sure. But then throughout the film, when it gets going, there's a twist I think that happens. And when it happens, when the twist happens, I'm like, oh, okay, so that solidifies that. I'm like, okay, so that brings those two together in a nice little bow. And I'm like, okay, I like that. So those are the only negatives I have. Look, the film's amazing. Go see Sinners. If you have not seen it, please go see it. It released yesterday, and I promise you, you have to see it in IMAX. See it in IMAX. So yeah, overall, Sinners is one movie this year that I was really looking forward to, but I was also nervous because I was like, look, a lot of movies I've watched lately I haven't really loved that much. So hopefully this one I really enjoy. And while it's in my top 10 right now, don't know if it'll stay in my top 10 at the end of the year. It's a great film. One of the best films ever made, one of the best directed films ever made. There's nuance, there's humor, there's grittiness, there's action in it. It's amazing. So with Sinners, I'm going to say dedicate your time. It is absolutely phenomenal. And for Sinners, I am going to rate this film a 4.5 out of 5 stars. It would be nice to give this film a 5 out of 5 stars, but with some pacing issues, with it being slow at times, with it taking a little bit to get going, and maybe some story parts being confusing, it's a 4.5 out of 5 stars. It's great. So that'll wrap up this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share in this video. We are at 856 subs. Next big milestone is 900, reaching that quickly. And then 1K is a big one. Be on that as well. And if you're new as well, I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, trailer reactions, movie live streams, movie news, movie rankings, all that wonderful movie stuff under the movie umbrella. And again, let's talk about it down in the comments down below. Did y'all like Sinners? Did y'all not like it? Have y'all got a chance to watch it yet? If not, are y'all going to go watch it? Let's talk about it down below. Keep talking movies and wonderful people. Cheers.